You wake up and check your phone immediately. You grab coffee without thinking. You rush to work or to your tasks. You do the same things you did yesterday. You will probably do the same things tomorrow. For most people, life is a series of automatic behaviors. They do not think about what they are doing. They just do it. But here is what most people do not realize. Your daily habits are not small at all. They are everything. Your habits determine your health, your happiness, your success, and your entire life. One small habit repeated every single day becomes your life. One habit might not seem important, but hundreds of small habits, thousands of small decisions, these create who you become. Today, we will explore the power of small daily habits. You will discover how tiny changes compound into massive transformations. You will learn which habits matter most. You will discover exactly how to build habits that actually stick. And most importantly, you will understand that you do not need to change everything at once. You only need to start with one small habit. So relax, listen carefully, and discover how small daily habits can change your entire life. This is Slow English, your podcast for personal transformation through practical wisdom. You do not need to speak or repeat. Simply listen and absorb these powerful ideas about daily habits. Today's topic is small daily habits. And I think you already know this is important. You have probably heard about the power of habits. You have probably read about people who built successful lives through daily practices. But here is what most people miss. Understanding the importance of habits is not the same as actually building them. Many people know what they should do. They know they should exercise. They know they should eat healthier. They know they should read more. They know they should meditate, but knowing is not doing. Knowing does not change anything. Only action changes your life. Only consistent daily habits transform you from the person you are into the person you want to become. Think about this. Small daily habits affect every area of your life. Your health is determined by daily habits. Do you move your body? Do you eat well? Do you drink enough water? Do you sleep enough? These small daily choices create your health or your sickness. Your productivity is determined by daily habits. Do you focus deeply? Do you avoid distractions? Do you start your day with intention? These daily practices create your achievements or your stagnation. Your relationships are determined by daily habits. Do you listen to people you love? Do you express appreciation? Do you show up consistently? These daily choices create deep connection or distance. Here is the beautiful truth. You do not have to be perfect at building habits. You do not need a complicated system or a perfect plan. You need only 3 things. First, you need to choose one small habit, not 10 habits, not 5 habits. 1. Second, you need to commit to doing it every single day, not sometimes, every day. Third, you need to understand that small is powerful. A 1% improvement every day creates enormous change over time. But before we dive into the details of how to build habits, I want to hear from you. Think about your own life right now. What is one daily habit that has changed you? Maybe you started exercising and it transformed your energy. Maybe you started reading and it expanded your mind. Maybe you started journaling and it helped you understand yourself better. Or maybe you are still looking for that one habit that will make a difference. Whatever your situation is, I want to hear about it. Come to the comments and share with our community. Tell us one small, daily habit that has made a big difference in your life. Or tell us one habit you want to start but have not started yet. Your experience will help someone else who is listening right now, someone just like you, wondering if small habits really matter. Your story will be the evidence they need. So please share your habit journey in the comments. Let us inspire each other. Let us build this community together, one daily practice at a time. The power of habits is this: your daily choices compound over time. They create momentum. They create identity. When you repeat a behavior every single day, your brain wires it into your automatic system. What was difficult becomes easy. What required willpower becomes natural. This is when real transformation happens. This is the power of small daily habits. A habit is a behavior you repeat so often that it becomes automatic. You do not have to think about brushing your teeth. You do not have to think about tying your shoes. You do not have to think about driving to a familiar place. Your brain has automated these behaviors. They are habits. Habits have three parts. First is the trigger or the cue. This is what reminds you to do the behavior. It might be a time of day. It might be a location. It might be another habit. It might be an emotion you feel. Second is the behavior itself. This is what you actually do. Third is the reward. This is what you get from doing the behavior. It might be a physical reward. It might be an emotional reward. It might be a sense of accomplishment. Understanding the habit loop is important because it shows you how habits work. When you understand the trigger, the behavior, and the reward, you can work with your brain instead of against it. You can design habits that your brain actually wants to repeat. Most people fail at building habits because they try to do too much too fast. They decide to exercise 1 hour a day. They decide to meditate for 30 minutes. They decide to read 3 books a month. These are not small habits. These are big commitments. And when big commitments feel overwhelming, people quit. They feel like failures. They give up. Real habit building starts much smaller. Start with 2 minutes of exercise. Start with 5 minutes of meditation. Start with reading 1 chapter. Start so small that there is no resistance. Start so small that you wonder if it even matters. That is the right size. Because small habits build momentum, and momentum creates change. There is a concept called the compound effect. It means that small changes, repeated consistently over time, create dramatic results. Most people underestimate this. They think that small changes do not matter. They think they need to do something big and dramatic to create change, but the science is clear. If you improve by just 1% every single day, over 1 year, you improve by 37 times. 1% per day. That is nothing. That is invisible. Nobody notices 1% improvement. But over a year, 1% per day compounds into massive transformation. This is why daily habits are so powerful. They are not about doing something perfect. They are about consistency. They are about showing up every single day and doing the small thing you committed to. Your brain does not care if you exercise for 1 hour or for 5 minutes. Your brain cares about the signal you are sending. You are signaling that you are someone who exercises. You are signaling that this is important to you. You are signaling that you follow through on your commitments. Over time, these signals accumulate. Your identity shifts. You are no longer someone trying to be healthier. You become a healthy person. You are no longer someone trying to be disciplined. You become a disciplined person. You're no longer someone trying to be productive. You become a productive person. This shift in identity is permanent. This is when habits truly take hold. Some habits have more impact than others. These are called keystone habits. Keystone habits are behaviors that trigger other positive behaviors. When you build a keystone habit, you often see transformation in other areas of your life without specifically working on them. Exercise is a powerful keystone habit. When you exercise, you feel better. You have more energy. You sleep better. You eat better. You feel more confident. You are more productive. One keystone habit creates a cascade of positive changes. Another powerful keystone habit is morning routine. How you start your day determines how your day goes. If you wake up rushed and chaotic, your entire day is rushed and chaotic. If you wake up with intention and calm, your entire day flows more smoothly. A simple morning routine sets the tone for everything that follows. Another powerful keystone habit is reading. Reading expands your mind. It gives you new ideas. It reduces stress. It improves your sleep. It helps you understand yourself and the world better. Regular reading touches everything in your life. Another powerful keystone habit is journaling. When you write down your thoughts, you process them. You gain clarity. You solve problems. You release emotion. You track your growth. Journaling connects you to yourself in a powerful way. Another powerful keystone habit is meditation or mindfulness. When you practice being present, your entire life changes. You become less reactive. You become more aware of your thoughts and emotions. You make better decisions. You handle stress better. You experience more peace. Sleep is also a habit. Good sleep is not a luxury. It is essential. When you have good sleep, everything improves. Your immune system strengthens. Your mood improves. Your cognitive function improves. Your decisions are better. Your creativity increases. 1 hour earlier, bedtime can transform your life. The key to successful habit building is starting incredibly small. Choose one habit. Make it so small that there is almost no resistance. Make it so small that you wonder if it matters. That is the right size. Maybe your habit is drinking 1 glass of water when you wake up. Maybe it is a 2-minute stretching routine. Maybe it is writing 3 sentences in a journal. Maybe it is reading 1 page before bed. Maybe it is a 5-minute walk. Start this small. Make it automatic. Get it into your routine. After a few weeks, when this habit is automatic and feels natural, add a second habit. Do not add it yet. Wait until the first habit is solid. Then add another small habit. Again, keep it very small. Build momentum through consistency, not through ambition. The reason you start so small is not because you are weak or incapable. It is because you are building a system that works with your brain, not against it. Your brain resists change. When you try to change too much, your brain pulls you back to familiar patterns. When you change a little bit, your brain adapts easily. The change becomes normal. Then you can build from there. Creating a system around your habit makes it much more likely to stick. Do not depend on motivation or willpower. Use your environment and your schedule to support your habit. If your habit is exercise, lay out your workout clothes the night before. Have your gym bag ready. Put exercise time on your calendar as an appointment you cannot miss. The less friction, the more likely you will follow through. If your habit is reading, keep your book in a visible place. Read in the same place every day. Set a specific time. Put reading time on your calendar. If your habit is journaling, keep your journal and pen in the same spot. Write at the same time every day. Make it part of your routine. After you have your morning coffee, you journal. After you brush your teeth, you journal. Connect your new habit to an existing routine. Track your habit. Keep a simple record of whether you did it or not. You do not need anything fancy. A calendar with check marks is perfect. When you see the chain of check marks, you do not want to break it. This is powerful motivation. You will have days when you do not feel like doing your habit. You will have days when you are tired or busy or unmotivated. On these days, your commitment to your habit matters most. Do your habit anyway, even if you do it half-heartedly, even if you do a modified version, even if it takes half the time you normally spend. Do it anyway. This is when habits are built, not on the days when it feels easy, but on the days when it is hard and you do it anyway. You are proving to yourself that you are committed. You are building discipline. You are proving that your habits are not optional. They are not dependent on your feelings. They are part of who you are. Sometimes life happens. You get sick. You travel. You face unexpected challenges. Your habit routine gets disrupted. This is normal. The key is to get back on track quickly. Do not wait for the perfect moment to start again. Start immediately, even if it is a modified version. The sooner you return to your habit, the sooner it becomes automatic again. The most powerful part of building daily habits is that your identity shifts. When you exercise every day, you start to see yourself as someone who exercises. When you read every day, you see yourself as a reader. When you journal every day, you see yourself as someone who is self-aware and reflective. This identity shift is everything, because when you see yourself as someone who exercises, you make decisions that support that identity. You do not skip exercise because that would be inconsistent with who you are. You eat better because that is what healthy people do. You sleep earlier because that is what people who take care of themselves do. Your daily habits are no longer a struggle against your nature. They are an expression of your identity. This is the true power of small daily habits. They are not about willpower. They are not about discipline in the harsh sense. They are about becoming the kind of person who naturally does these things. They are about building an identity that supports the life you want. Tracking progress and celebrating. Wins. As you build habits, track your progress. After 1 week, celebrate that you did it for 1 week. After 1 month, celebrate that you did it for 1 month. Notice how you feel. Notice what has changed. Notice your improvement. These celebrations matter. They reinforce that what you are doing is working. You will probably notice that after a few weeks or months of consistent daily habits, other things shift. You have more energy. You sleep better. You feel more confident. You are more productive. You are happier. These changes are not separate from your habit. They are the direct result of your daily practice. Keep building. Keep adding small habits. Keep tracking. Keep celebrating. Over time, your entire life transforms. You are not the same person. Your identity has shifted. Your daily practices have become who you are. This is the power of small daily habits. Your life is not determined by the big decisions you make once. Your life is determined by the small decisions you make every single day. The daily choices to exercise or to be sedentary. The daily choice to eat well or to eat poorly. The daily choice to focus or to get distracted. The daily choice to be kind or to be harsh. These small daily choices compound into your life. The good news is that you do not need to change everything at once. You do not need to become a different person overnight. You only need to build one small habit, just one, and then another, and then another. Over time, these small habits stack up. They create momentum. They create transformation. They create the life you truly want. This is empowering because it means change is possible for everyone. You do not need to be special. You do not need to be gifted. You only need to be consistent. You only need to show up every single day and do the small thing you committed to. This is something anyone can do. This is something you can do. Start today. Choose one small daily habit. Make it so small that there is almost no resistance. Commit to doing it every single day for the next week. See how it feels. See what changes. Then decide if you want to continue. Most people will, because they will feel the power of consistency. They will feel the transformation. They will become addicted to progress. This is the power of small daily habits. This is how you change your life. One small daily practice at a time. Thank you for listening to this Slow English podcast episode on small daily habits that change everything. If this message has inspired you, come back to it whenever you need a reminder of the power of consistency. In the comments, I want you to do something powerful. I want you to commit publicly. Tell us one small daily habit you will start today, not next week, not when you have time. Today. Write down your commitment in the comments. Let our community know what you are choosing. This public commitment will help you follow through. And your commitment might inspire someone else to start their own habit journey. Subscribe to this podcast for new episodes every week. Each episode brings you English learning combined with practical wisdom for creating the life you desire. New episodes every Monday. Remember, you do not need to change everything. You only need to start with one small daily habit. Small daily habits are how you build the life you truly want. Start today. Start small. And watch everything change through the incredible power of daily practice.